Yeah, so I wanted to take a little bit of time and talk about my experience volunteering for HAPP, Harbor Area Peace Patrols, and being a part of community protection for our fellow human beings, and uh, what it's been like uh, as an American citizen, seeing the brutality that's been inflicted upon the immigrant community and us too, in our own borders, and the murders that keep happening and the crimes against humanity that they inflict upon us. And um, you know, they stalk us because we are like um, against everything that they do. And you know uh, ICE deserves, at the very minimum, to be abolished. And for every one of the people that were complicit and committed those crimes and covered up, and you know, telling the officer that shot Renee or Keith or whatever, you did your job, you did all right, you didn't do anything wrong. Like, all of those people need to answer for what they did, and um, for protecting them. And you know, we woke up early in the morning, went to Terminal Island, and uh, it's one of the places that they were staged, and they were coming in and out, and we alerted the community. That's what this shirt is all about. I got it at Terminal Island, uh, and uh, yeah, I wear it proudly in defiance of all of the injustices that we're currently faced with, and being forced to endure. Um, but if we stay organized and motivated and hungry, and have a sustained movement for change for the better, the pendulum will swing the other way, and it will swing back in a really, really beautiful way that we can even get to experience in our own lifetime. And the fruits of those seeds can be enjoyed by future generations. But uh, we need to tend to that garden of democracy. It's worth fighting for and worth saving. And we can continue to evolve it to something even better than that. But we haven't really lived up to what a true democracy is anyway, with real equality and equity. Uh, this nation would be far wealthier, actually, if we had real equity and real competition in the market. but all the unrealized gains because of the oppression of greedy capitalists. They use innovation as a way to further oppress and suppress. That's why I call companies like anthropic. I call them misanthropic. 'Cause they're made by people who really don't like people, and that's probably why they relate to the robots so heavily. You know, because they have the same capacity of like empathy and compassion and all that. It makes them feel more relatable. You know, Stephen Miller is a psychopath. He's like he likes the to inflict pain on others. That's why he's like that. And if you hear him talk when he was at Samo High, um, you know, I bet you he likes Kill Tony. I bet he thinks that guy's fucking hilarious. The guy's not funny. He just, tries to say shit to offend people. I really enjoy humor, good humor, a good sense of humor. Uh, like a comedy aficionado, I grew up watching comedy. I would watch Benny Hill with my dad when I was a little kid. So uh, I grew up with laughter every day. I love to laugh, and I love a good joke, and I like to laugh with people, not at people, and that's a big distinction. And like all of the crass humor that's in modern comedy, there's some really amazing comics out there. They're doing some funny stuff, and like usually it's like good storytelling, and it's like uh, talking about the human condition and like scenarios as opposed to like someone's abilities or skin color or whatever. It's like how you would respond in certain scenarios and situations that that make are really relatable and like are human and humanizing and all that kind of stuff. And all that stuff's really funny. And um, I say that to say ice needs to go. They fucking suck. Fuck ice all day, every day. Um, and we got up early in the morning to defend our community and to alert others. And, you know, when you see something, say something. And we collectively saved people's lives. It could have been so much worse, the destruction, and we used our levers of influence to pressure our elected officials to doing the right thing. And, got to give a lot of credit to Maya and to her husband and Mercy and all of the organizers that put it together, and all of us that volunteered whenever we came in, risked our you know, we were risking our lives too, because they're killing American citizens. You know, Renee or Keith or Alex or any of them. It could have been any one of us. And um, yeah, I felt really grief stricken. I was crying when Renee died, and you know, because it got so much attention. But you know, they've been killing people of color. But you know, they kill a white woman, and you know, then it becomes a big deal. But I mean, whatever it takes to make sure that the, these people don't continue to do this, they need to be stopped. It's wrong in every imaginable way. They are human traffickers. They are rapists. They are murderers. Uh, it is cruel and unusual punishment. It's collective punishment. It's genocidal. Um, it's not what this country was founded on. The French did not give us the Statue of Liberty because we had our doors closed. I really can't stand this shit. Seeing our country being rotted out like this from the inside. It just, I can't stand it. It could be so much better. It doesn't have to be like this. And this is the military misspending money. You know, it's like the most well-funded military on the planet, and they're being embarrassed in Iran because they're being led by a fucking dipshit. He's a Fox News host, not a warrior. I'm just a citizen. I shouldn't have to worry about this shit, but um, these people are so incompetent that you know we're all in danger. More of our soldiers are going to be in danger and die, and more human beings all throughout the Middle East, Syria, and Iran, and Palestine, and Israel. Uh, you know, all of our you know, the dignity. There's dignity in life and in human being. You know, it's like more precious than money and whatever you find to be valuable. It's immeasurable. The loss of life and the loss that we have endured as a society from all of the loss of life from all of these people, it's immeasurable. What could have been, you know, of all of these people. They all, every single one of these lives that have been lost, they had hopes and dreams and skills and talents. They brought a lot to their families and to their world and to the world just by their existence. And it's like their families are broken and they'll miss them forever because they don't have them anymore because rich people want to be richer, and they want to exert their insecurity about wanting to show that they're better than everyone else with their opulence and their homes and the way they live their lives. And you know, that's why all of these right-wing people like private schools so much, just because they want to keep their their world small. They don't want to be among the public, and they don't want to like be exposed to the other and to like humanize them, because then they won't feel they'll feel bad when they do these things to us, but they don't feel bad because they don't really interact with us or know us or care to, or they don't, because it's kind of like looking a lobster in the eyes when you're going to kill it so you can eat it, and then you have that humanizing moment like, oh shit, and it's like, no, don't kill me. Long story short, ice fucking sucks. They're terrible human beings. They chose wrong, and they're doing wrong continuously. And America needs a Nuremberg type scenario where we hold all of these people to account. And, Trump will probably die like Hitler, before he faces any real accountability. But I mean, even posthumously, just for posterity's sake, we need to indict everyone that did something wrong. Yeah, that's all I got. So I love you guys. Much love. I would really appreciate your support, and I'll talk more about like my experiences with these things and my perspective on the world, and share more of my music, and you know empower other artists to have ownership of their creations, their intellectual property. It's your constitutional right to have ownership of what you create into the world. So get yours, get paid, and yeah, much love, everybody. I'll talk to you later.